Betty! Child! Little one! Will you wake? Open your eyes!
Uncle, Santa Walcott is here from Dr. Griggs.
Oh, doctor. Let her come. Let her come.
Dr. Griggs, he bid me to come and tell you that he cannot discover no medicine for the cause of it.
Then he must search on.
Aye, sir, but he's been searching his book since he left you. But he thought you might look to unnatural things for the cause of it.
No, no. There be no unnatural causes here. Tell him I've sent for Reverend Hale Beverly. Mr. Hale will surely confirm that. Let him look to medicine and put all thought of unnatural causes out of mind. There be none.
Aye, sir, he bid me tell you. Speak nothing of it in the village, his manner.
Go directly home and speak nothing of unnatural causes.
Aye, sir, I pray for it. Uncle, the rumor of witchcraft is all about. I think it's best that you go down and deny it yourself. The parlor's packed with people. I'll sit with Betty.
And what shall I say to them? That my daughter and my niece I discovered dancing like heathen in the forest?
Uncle, we did dance, but they're speaking of witchcraft, and Betty's not witched.
Child, sit you down.
I would never hurt Betty, Uncle. I love her dearly.
Now look, you child, I have no desire to punish you. That will come in its time. But if you traffic with spirits in the forest, I must know it. For surely my enemies will, and they'll ruin me with it.
But we never conjured spirits.
Then why did she not move herself since midnight? This child is desperate. It must come out. My enemies will bring it out. Do you understand I have many enemies?
I think so, sir.
Abigail, I cannot go before the congregation when I have opened. I know you have not opened with me. What did you do with her in the forest?
We did dance, Uncle, but you jumped out of the bush so suddenly that Betty took fright.
I saw Titchma waving her arms over the fire when I came on you. Why was she doing that? I heard the strange gibberish and screeching
But
coming
she
from...
always sings her Barbados song, and we danced, and that is all.
I saw it, now tell me true. My enemies were not blinking. Thought I saw a dress lying in the grass.
A dress?
Aye. Dress. Thought I saw someone naked running through the trees.
Someone naked? You're mistaking yourself, Uncle. There was no one naked.
I saw it, now tell me true. My ministry is at stake. My ministry in your cousin's life. Whatever abominations you've done in the forest, I must know it. If I dare not be taken unaware when I go before the congregation down there.
There's nothing more. I swear it, Uncle.
I have fought here 3 long years, defending stiff-necked people to me. And just when there seems to be some good respect for me in the parish, you compromise my very character. Your name in the town is entirely white, is it not?
Aye, sir, I'm sure it is. There'd be no blush about my name.
Abigail, it troubles me. For 7 months you've been out of Goody Proctor's home, and no one has called upon you for your service.
We want slaves, not such as I. Let them go back to Barbados for that.
Goody Putnam, come in.
It is immoral. It surely struck with hell upon you.
No, Goody Putnam, it's...
How high did she fly? How high?
No, she never flew. She...
Why, I'm sure she did. Mr. Collins saw her go north, Ingersoll was born and come down, well, light as a bird, he says.
Now look, you Goody Putnam, she never flew. She... Morning, Mr. Putnam.
There's a providence, sir. The thing is out now. It's a providence.
What's up, sir?
Why, the right is closed. Look, you went.
Why, that's strange. Ours is open.
The little Ruth is sick.
I'd not call it sick. The devil's touch is heavier than sick. It's death, you know. Death driven into them forked and hooped.
Pray not. Why, how does your child ail?
She ails as she must. She never waked this morning, but her eyes open, and she walks, sees not, hears not, and cannot eat. Her soul is taken short.
They say you sent for Reverend Hale Beverly.
A precaution only. He has much experience in demonic arts.
He has indeed, and found a witch in Beverly last year, and let you remember
They
it.
only thought that were a witch, Goody Ann, and I'm sure there'd be no element of witchcraft here.
No witchcraft. Now look you, Mr. Parris.
Thomas, I pray you, lead not to witchcraft. You, Thomas, you least of all would ever lay such a disastrous charge. They will howl me out of Salem for such corruption in my own household.
Now look you, Mr. Parris. I have taken your part in all contention here, and I would continue, but I cannot if you hold back in this. There are hurtful, vengeful spirits laying hands on these children.
But Thomas, you can't.
And tell Mr. Pest what you have done.
Reverend Paris, I have laid 7 babies unbaptized in the earth. And believe me, sir, you never saw more hardy babies being born. And yet, each would wither in my arms the very night of their birth. I have spoken nothing, but my heart has clamored intimations. And now, this year, my Ruth, my only, I see her turning strange. A secret child she has become, and shrivels like some sucking mouth for pulling on her life too. And so I thought to send her to your Tituba.
To Tituba? Tituba?
Tituba knows how to speak to the dead, Mr. Paris.
Goody Ann, it is formidable sin to conjure up the dead.
I take it on my soul, but who else may surely tell us what person murdered my baby?
Woman!
They were murdered, Mr. Paris, and mark this proof. Mark it. Last night our Ruth were ever so close to their spirits. For how else is he struck dumb now if some power of darkness would stop her mouth? This is a marvelous sign, Mr. Paris.
Do you not understand it, sir? There is a murdering witch among us, bound to keep herself in the dark. Let your enemies make it what they will. You cannot make it more.
Then you were conjuring spirits last night.
Not I, sir. Tituba and Ruth.
Now I am undone.
You are not undone. Let you take hold here. Wait for no one to charge you. Declare it yourself. You've discovered witchcraft.
In my house? In my house, Thomas. They will topple me with this. They'll make it of a...
I went out to see how Betty is.
Why aren't you home? Who's with Ruth?
Her grandma comes. She's improved a little, I think. She gave a powerful sneeze before. Ah, there's a sign of life. I fear no more, Miss Putney. It were grand sneeze. And I don't like it to shake her wits again, I'm sure.
Thomas, will you leave me now? I'll pray a while alone.
Uncle, you've been praying since midnight. Why don't you go down and I'll...
No, I'll wait till Mr. Hale arrives.
Now look you, sir. Let you strike out against the devil, and the village will bless you for it. Come down, pray with them, talk to them. They're thirsting for your words, mister. Surely you'll pray with them.
I have no stomach for disputation this morning. I'll lead them in a song, but speak nothing of witchcraft. I will not discuss it. I've had enough contention since I came. I want no more.
Mercy, you go home, do you hear? I'm home.
If she starts from the window, cry for me at once.
Yes, sir.
There's a terrible power in my arms today.
How is Ruth sick?
It's weirdish. I know not. She seems to walk like a dead one since last night.
Now, Betty, stop this. Betty, sit up now, Betty. Betty?
Have you tried beating her? I gave her the good one and it waked her for a minute. Here, let me have her.
No. My uncle will be coming up soon. Now, if Andy questioned us, tell him we danced. I told him enough already.
And what more?
He saw you naked.
Oh, Jesus! What do we do? The whole village is out. What do we do? I just come from the farm. The whole country's talking witchcraft. They'll be calling us witches, Abby. They'll be calling us witches, Abby. She means it, so I know it. Abby, we've got to tell. Witches are hanging there. A hanging like they did in Boston 2 years ago. We must tell the truth, Abby. You'll only be witch for dances and the other things.
No, Mary, we will be with.
I've never done none of it, Abby. I only look. Oh, you're great with looking, aren't you, Mary Warren?
Now, Betty, it's Abigail. Betty, now. Betty, wake up. Betty, I'll beat you! My, you seem improving. I talked to your papa, and I told him everything, so there's no... I told my mama! What else? Your mom is dead and buried! Bye, Mama. Let me fight! Betty, stop this! Stop this! I talked to your papa. He knows everything! Everything! You made me! You made fun of me! You made fun! What? Don't ever say that again, Betty! Never! Never! Trying to kill John Parker's wife! You made me trying to kill Billy Brother! I said stop it! Now look, you! All of you! We danced. And Tituba conjured Ruth Putnam's dead sisters. And that is all. And mark this. If either of you breathe a word or a word about any other things, I will come to you some terrible night and I will give you a pointed reckoning that will shudder you. And you know I can do this. I saw Indians smash my dear parents' seen some reddish work we've done at night. And I can make you wish you'll never see the sun go down again. Now, Betty, stop this and sit up. Abby, what's that? She's going to shut it. Shut it, everyone, shut it.
Oh, I was going home, Mr. Proctor.
Be you foolish, Mary Warren? Be you deaf? I forbid you to leave the house, did I not? I'll whip you if you leave the house again.
I haven't come to see the great doings in the world.
I'll show you a great doing on your arsenal these days. Now get you home. My wife's waiting with your work.
I'd best be off. I have my roots to watch. Good morning, Mr. Proctor.
She's only gotten silly somehow, John. She'll be coming out of it soon.
So she flies, huh? Where are her wings?
John, you surely ain't believing she flies.
The road past my house is a pilgrimage to Salem all morning. Town's bubbling witchcraft.
Oh, Posh, we were just dancing and my uncle leaped in on us so suddenly. And she fainted is all.
Dancing by moonlight. You'll be clapping the stocks before you're 20, Abby.
John, give me a word, a soft word.
Don't know what. I've not come for that, Abby.
You've come 5 miles to see a silly girl fly? I know you better than that, John.
I come to see what mischief your uncle's brewing now. Now put it out of mind.
You're surely sporting me, John.
You know me better.
I know how you clutched my back behind my house and how you sweated like a stallion whenever I came here. You loved me then and you love me now.
It's a wild thing to say, Abby.
A wild thing, they say wild things, but I've seen you since you put me out. I've seen you nights, John.
I've hardly stepped off my farm in 7 months.
Yes, but I have a sense for heat, John, and yours has brought me to my window. You never looked upon my window?
Perhaps I have.
I cannot sleep or dream, and I cannot dream for awaken and walk around as if I find in some open doorway.
Child,
How do you call me child?
Abby, I may think of you softly from time to time, but I will cut off my hands before I will ever reach for you again. Now wipe it out of mind. We never touched.
I don't, but we did.
But we did not.
How we marveled such a strong man and let such a sickly woman just...
You'll speak heaven of Elizabeth.
She's lying about me. She's telling lies about me. She's blinding my name in the village, John. She's such a cold and sniveling woman. You bet her.
Beautiful women!
I looked for John Proctor, that put knowledge in my heart. I did not know the pretense of the Salem. I did not know the lying lessons of these Christian women and their covenanted men. And now you bid to turn the light out of my eyes. I cannot, John. I will not. Pity me, John. Pity me.
Put that leg on. What's wrong, girl? What happened? Put that leg on. What are you doing to her? What's wrong? Eddie, what's the matter?
No, God forbid.
Mark it for a sign, mark it!
It is an authority sign of which at the foot. A prodigious sign.
My mother told me when they got near to hear the name.
Rebecca! Rebecca, come here. She sounded like not bad to hear the Lord's name. It's a hard sickness in here, Jocelyn, so keep it quiet.
I've not said a word. No one here can testify I've said a word. Is she going to fly again? I hear she flies.
Man, be quiet now.
What have you done?
Pray, calm yourselves. I have 11 children and 26 times a grandma. I've seen them all for their silly seasons. When it comes, ever run the devil bow-legged keeping up with their mischief. I think she'll wake when she tires of it. A child's spirit is like a child. You cannot catch it by running after it. You must stand still, or beloved selfish will soon come back.
That's the truth of it, Rebecca.
This is no silly season, Rebecca. My Ruth is bewildered. She cannot eat.
Perhaps she is not hungry yet. Mr. Paris, I hope you are not decided to go in search of loose spirits. I've heard promise to that outside.
White opinions running through the parish that the devil may be among us. And I would satisfy them that they are wrong.
Then let you come out and call them wrong. Are you a minister or Mr. Hale? Did you consult the wardens of the church before you called this minister to come look for devils?
He's not coming to look for devils.
Then what's he coming for?
There be children dying.
I see none dying.
Pray, calm yourself, John. Mr. Paris, I think you better send Reverend Hale back as soon as he comes. This is going to set us all to arguing again in this society. And we've got to have peace this year. I think we ought to rely on Dr. Griggs and good prayer.
Rebecca, the doctor's baffled.
If so he is, then let us go to God for the cause of it. There is a prodigious danger in the seeking of loose spirits. I fear it. I fear it. Let us rather blame ourselves.
How may we blame ourselves? I am one of 9 sons, the Putnam seat at people of this province. And yet I have but one child left of 8. And now she shrivels.
Well, I cannot fathom that.
You think it's God's work that she should never lose a child? No grandchild either? And I bury all for one?
When Reverend Hale arrives, you'll continue to look for signs of witchcraft here.
You cannot command Mr. Paris. We vote by name in this society, not by acreage.
I never heard you word so on society, Mr. Proctor. Maybe I think I saw you at Sabbath since snow flew.
I have trouble enough with that. I come to hear and preach nothing but hellfire and bloody damnation. There are plenty others who would stay away from church these days because he hardly ever mentions God anymore.
Why, that's a drastic
Well,
charge.
it's somewhat true. There are many that quail to bring their children there.
It is not the children who are unmindful of their obligations to the ministry, Rebecca. Where's my wood? My contract provided that I be supplied with all my firewood. And I'm waiting since November for a stick. Even in November, I have to show my frostbitten hands like someone didn't beg.
You're given £6 a year to buy your firewood with, Mr. Paris.
The salary is £66 a year, Mr. Corey. I'm not some preaching farmer with a book under his arm. I'm a graduate of Harvard College.
Aye, and well instructed in mathematics.
You'll look far for a man of my kind at £60 a year. I can't understand you people otherwise. Why am I persecuted here? You people seem not to comprehend that a minister is the Lord's man in the parish. It's not to be so lightly crossed and contradicted.
Aye.
There's either obedience in the church, or the church will burn like hell is
Can
burning.
you speak for 1 minute without we land in hell again? I am sick of hell.
It is not for you to say what is good for you to hear.
I speak my mind, I think.
What are we, Quakers? We're not Quakers here yet. You may tell that to your followers.
My followers
Your followers? There's a party. I'm not blind. There's a party and a faction.
against you.
Against him and all authority.
Well, then I must find it joint.
Oh, he did not mean that.
I mean it sullenly, Rebecca. I like not the smell of this authority. I have a crop to sell and lumber to drag home. What say you, Giles? Let's find that party. He says there's a party.
I've changed my opinion of this man. Mr. Paris, I had no idea you had so much irony.
My patient, Giles.
It suggests to the mind what the trouble has been with us all this time. Think on it. Wherefore is everyone suing everybody else these days? I myself have been in court 4 times this year.
Is it the devil's fault the man cannot say you good morning without you clapping for defamation? You're getting old, Giles, and you're not hearing as well as you did.
John Proctor, I have only last month been in court with you for you publicly saying that I burned the roof off
I
your
never
house.
said no such thing, but I paid you for it. So I hope I can call you deaf without charge. Come along, let me drag my lumber.
I'll be done first.
A moment, Mr. Proctor. What lumber is that you be dragging home?
My lumber, from out my forest by the riverside.
Why, we are surely gone wild this year. What anarchy is this? That tract is in my bounds, it's in my
No
bounds.
bounds,
Mr.
I bought
Proctor.
that truck from Goody Nurse's husband 5 months
He had
ago.
no right to sell it. It is stated clearly in my grandfather's will that all the land between the river
Your
and
grandfather had a habit of willing land that never belonged to him, if I may say it plain.
That's the God's honest truth. He nearly rolled away my north pasture before I let it be known that I'd break his fingers before I let him put his name to it. Come along, John. I feel a sudden will to work. Come on.
You load one oak of mine and you'll fight to drag it home.
Aye, and we'll win too, Putnam, this fool and I. Come on, John.
I held my men on you, Corey. I'll clap a writ on you.
Man.
Great, someone take these, please.
Mr. Hale! Oh, it's good to see you.
Why, they're heavy. They must be. They are weighted with authority, please, sir.
Well, you could come prepared.
We must need hard study when it comes to dragging downhill. Oh, yeah. Oh, you cannot be Rebecca Nurse.
Why, ma'am, do you know me?
Well, it's strange how I knew you, but I suppose you look as a good soul should. We've heard of your great charities in Beverly.
Mr. Hale, you know this man, Mr. Thomas Putnam, and his good wife, Anne?
Putnam, I had not expected such distinguished company, sir.
It does not seem to help us today, Mr. Hale. We look to you to come to our home and save our child.
Your child is too.
Her soul seems flown away. She sleeps, and yet she walks.
She cannot eat.
Cannot eat. Do you men also have afflicted children?
No, these men are farmers. John Proctor.
He don't believe in witches,
I never spoke on one way or the other on witches. Come along, Giles.
No, John. I myself have a few queer questions to ask this fella here. You go along.
Mr. Hale, I've heard you be a sensible man. I hope you leave some of it safe.
Mr. Hale, can you look at my daughter? We discovered her on the high road this morning, waving her arms as though she'd fly.
Tries to fly.
She cannot bear to hear the Lord's name. Surely that's a sign of witchcraft afoot.
No, now please, let me instruct you all. We shall not look to superstition in this.
The devil is precise, and the marks of his presence are as definite as stone. And I shall look only to the proper signs and judge nothing beforehand. I must say, I will not continue unless you are prepared to believe me. I shall find no trace of evidence.
It is agreed, sir. It is agreed. We'll abide by our judgment.
Good then. What were your first signs of this strangeness?
Why, I discovered her and my niece Abigail dancing in the forest last night.
You permit dancing?
No, it was secret.
Mr. Paris's slave has knowledge of conjuring, sir.
We cannot be sure of that.
I know it, sir. I sent my child. She should learn from Tituba, who murdered her sister.
Goody Ann, you sent a child to conjure up the dead?
Let God blame me, not you, Rebecca. I'll not have you judging me anymore. Mr. Hale, is it a natural work to lose 7 children before they live a day?
In childbirth?
Hi.
What book is that, sir?
What's there, sir?
Here is all the invisible world, caught, defined, and calculated. In these books, the devil stands stripped of all his brute disguises. They are all your familiar spirits, your incubi, your succubi, your witches that go by land, by sea, and by air. Your wizard of the day and of the night. Now fear not, if the devil is here, I mean to crush him utterly if he has shown his face.
Well, will it hurt the child, sir?
I cannot tell. If the devil is truly in her, we may need to rip and tear her free.
Well, then I think I'll go. I'm too old for this.
We open a boil for our troubles today, Rebecca.
Well, let us hope that.
I hope God for you, sir.
I hope you not mean we go to the devil here.
I wish I knew.
Come, Mr. Hale. Let's get on. Sit you here.
Mr. Hale, I've always wanted to ask a learned man a few questions. What signifies the reading of strange books, sir?
What books?
Well, I do not know, sir. You see, she hides them from me.
Who does this?
My wife.
My wife, Martha. You see, sir, I have awoke many times during the night to find my wife huddled in the corner of our home reading of a book.
Why, that's not necessarily.
You see, sir, it discomforts me. Listen to this. Mark this. The other night, I could not say my prayers. I try and try, but I could not say them. And then she closed her book, walked out of the house, and marked this, sir, I could pray again.
Stoppage of prayer. That is strange. I'd like to
Now,
speak
see,
to
sir,
you.
I'm not saying she's in track with the devil, my wife. But I would like to know what books she reads and why she feels she must hide them from me, sir.
I will discuss it. Now, mark me. If the devil is in her, we may need to see some frightful wonders in this room. So, please keep your wits about you. Mr. Putnam, stand close in case she flies. Betty, dear, can you sit up, please? Betty, can you hear me? I'm here to help you. I'm John Hale, minister of Beverly. Do you remember me? Do you remember my 2 little girls in Beverly?
How can it be the devil? Why would he choose my house to strike?
The devil wants the best, sir. What prize would the devil have to win a soul already had?
That's deep, Mrs. Paris. Deep.
Betty, does someone afflict you, child? Need not be a woman or a man. Does some bird come to you invisible to others? A pig, or any beast at all? Does some figure bid you fly? In nomine Domine Sabael sui Filipo Eterno. Abigail, what sort of dancing were you doing in the forest?
Why, common dancing is all.
I think I'd say, Mr. Hale. I saw a kettle lying in the grass with everything.
That were only soup.
Abigail, what sort of soup were in the kettle?
There was black beans and lentils.
Mr. Paris, did you happen to notice anything living in the kettle? A mouse, a spider, a frog,
That
perhaps?
frog jumped in. We never put that in.
A frog, Abby!
We never put it in, Uncle.
Abigail, it may be your cousin is dying. Did you call the devil last night?
No, I did not. Tituba and Ruth did.
She called the devil?
I should like to speak with this Tituba.
Goody Ann, will you fetch it for me?
How did Tituba call the devil, Abigail?
I do not know. She spoke in her Barbados.
When she called him, did you ever feel a strangeness, a sudden cold wind, a rumbling below the
I
ground?
did not
perhaps?
see no devil. Now, Betty, stop this. Betty, wake up.
You cannot evade me, Abigail. Did your cousin drink from the brew?
No, sir, she did not.
Did you drink it?
No, sir.
Did Tituba ask you to drink it?
She tried, but I refused.
Why are you concealing? Have you sold yourself to Lucifer?
I did not sell myself. I'm a good girl. I did drink from the kettle, and she made me do it, and she made Betty do it too.
Abby.
She makes me drink blood.
Blood?
My baby's blood?
No, it was chicken blood. I give you chicken blood.
Are you enlisting these children for the devil?
I don't truck with no devil, sir.
Then why can she not wake? Are you silencing this child?
No, sir, I have no power over this child. I love me, Betty.
You have set your soul upon this child, have you not?
She has set her soul upon me at church, and she makes me laugh at prayer.
She's often laughed at prayer.
She comes to me while I sleep and makes me dream of corruptions.
Abby,
She comes to me every night and makes me drink blood.
you begged me to conjure Abby. She begged me to make charms.
I tell you something else. Sometimes I find myself in an open doorway with not a stitch on my body. And I hear her singing in my sleep her Barbados songs and laughing and tempting me with all
Tinkerbell, you will wake this child immediately.
I have no power over
You will
this child.
certainly do, and you will lose her from it now. When did you contact with the
I
devil?
have no contact with no devil, sir.
Tinkerbell, you'll confess yourself, or I'll take you out and put you to death.
She must be hanged. She must be taken out and hanged.
No, don't hate Tituba. I tell him I don't desire to work for him.
Who? The devil? Now, Tinkerbell, when we bind ourselves to hell, it is very hard for us to break free entirely. But we will help you rip yourself free. And you would be a good Christian woman, would you
I,
not?
sir, a good Christian woman.
And you love these little children.
Yes, sir, I have no desire to hurt these children.
And you love God, Tinkerbell.
Oh, I love God with all my being.
So, with God's holy light
Oh, bless
and
him.
His eternal glory,
Eternal glory, bless
open
him,
yourself, and let God's holy light shine on you.
Oh, bless the Lord.
When the devil came with you, did he ever come with anyone you know? Someone in the village, perhaps?
Who came with him? Who?
Sarah Good. Was it Sarah Good? Or perhaps Osborne?
Was a woman.
Was a woman? What woman? What woman?
It was black and it was dark and
You could see him, why could you not see her?
because they were always talking and running around and carrying on and
You mean out of Salem? Salem witches?
I do believe so, sir.
Now, Tinkerbell, you must have no fear to give us all their names. We will protect you. The devil can never overcome a minister. You do know that, do you not?
Oh, I do, sir.
You have confessed yourself to witchcraft, and that speaks a wish to come to heaven's side. And God will bless you for your help.
Oh, God bless you, Mr. Hell.
You are God's instrument put into our hands to discover the devil's agents among us. You are chosen. You have been selected to cleanse our village. Now speak utterly and turn your back on him and face God. Face God and God will protect you.
Oh, God bless Tituba.
How many came with the devil? 2, 3, 4?
Was 4.
Who? Their names. Their names!
Oh, how many times he sent me to rise out of my bed and kill you, Mr. Paris.
Kill me?
He said, Mr. Paris must be killed. Mr. Paris not a goodly man. Mr. Paris a mean man. No gentleman. And he bid me to rise out of my bed and cut your throat. And I said, no, I do not hate this man. I do not want to kill this man. And he said, you work for me, Tituba, and I will make you free. I will give you a pretty dress to wear and raise you high in the air and make you fly back to Barbados. And I said, you lie, devil, you lie. And then he came to me on a stormy night. And he said, look, I have Christian people who work for me. And I looked. And there was Goody Good.
Sarah Good?
I, sir, and Goody Osborne.
I knew it. Lady Osborne were midwife to me 3 times. I begged you, Thomas, did I not? I begged you not to call Osborne, because I feared her. My baby's always shriveled in her hands.
Now, Tituba, you must have no fear to tell us who they are. How can you bear to see these little children suffering? Look at them, their souls are so tender, and we must protect them. We must help them. Their souls are so tender. The devil is out and preying on them like the beast upon the flesh of the pure lamb. And God will bless you for your help. He will love you.
I want to open myself. I want the light of God. I want the sweet love of Jesus. I did dance with the devil. I did see him, and I wrote in his book. I go back to Jesus, and I kiss his hand. Well, I saw Sarah Good with the devil. I saw Goody Osborne with the devil. I
short Jacob's heifer. How would that please you?
I would.
I mean, please you, Elizabeth.
I know it, John.
Sign it. Farm's accountant when you go on foot by foot driving the seat in it.
Must be.
So they let you go with me. We'll walk the farm together. I never see such a load of flowers on the earth. Massachusetts is a beauty in the spring.
It is.
Think you're sad again. Are you?
You come so late, I thought you'd gone to Salem this afternoon.
Why? I have no business in Salem.
You did speak of going earlier this week.
I've better been since.
Mary Warren's there today.
Why'd you let her? You heard me forbidden to go to Salem anymore.
I couldn't stop her.
It is a fault. It is a fault, Elizabeth. You were the mistress here, not Mary Warren.
She's frightened of my strength.
How may that mouse frighten you,
No
Elizabeth?
mouse, no more. I forbid her go, but she raises her chin like she's the daughter of a prince and says to me, I must go to Salem, Goody Proctor. I'm an official of the court.
Court? What court?
I was the proper court they have. They sent 4 judges out of Boston, she says. Waiting magistrates of the general court, and at the head the deputy governor of the province.
What? She's mad.
Would to God she were. There be 14 people in the jail now, she says. The court has power to hang them.
They never hang.
Deputy governor promises hanging if they'll not confess, John. Town's gone wild, I think. Mary Warren speaks of Abigail as though she were a saint to hear her. She brings the girls into the courtroom, and where she walks, the crowd will part like the sea for Israel. Folks are brought before her, and if Abigail screams and howls and falls to the floor, persons clapped in jail for bewitching her.
Black mischief.
I think you must go to Salem, John. You must tell them it's a fraud.
It is surely.
Let you go to Ezekiel Cheever. He knows you well. Tell him what she said to you last week at her uncle's house. She said it had not to do with witchcraft, did she not?
She did. She did.
God forbid you keep that from the court, John. I think they must be told.
They must, but it is a wonder that they do believe her.
I would go to Salem now, John. Let you go tonight.
They got it.
You cannot keep it, John.
I know I cannot, and I say I will think on it.
Then, I can stay on it.
I'm only wondering how I may prove what she told me, Elizabeth. I think if the girl's a saint now, it's not easy to prove she's a fraud. The town gone so silly with it. She told it to me to roam alone, and I have no proof for it.
You were alone with her?
A moment alone, I.
Why, then it's not as you told me.
For a moment, I say, the others come in soon after.
Do as you wish.
Woman, I'll have your suspicion no more.
I have no.
I'll not have it.
Then let you not earn it.
You would not judge me more, Elizabeth.
John, if we're not Abigail, you must go to her. Would you falter now? I think not.
Look at you.
I see what I see, John.
You will not judge me more. I have good reason to think before I charge Father and Abigail, and I say I will think on it. I let you look to your own improvement before you judge your husband more. I forgot, Abigail,
And I.
Spare me! You forget nothing and forgive nothing. Learn charity, woman. I've got tiptoe in this house all 7 months since she is gone. I've not gone from there to there without I think to please you, and still an everlasting funeral marches around your heart. I cannot speak, but I am doubted. Every moment judged for lies, so I come into a courtroom when I come to this house.
John, you were not open with me. You saw her with the crowd.
I'll blame my honesty no more.
John, I'm.
No more! I should have roared you down when you first told me your suspicion, but I wilted. Like a Christian, I confessed. Some dream I had was a mistake, and you forgot that, David. You're not. You're not, and let you remember it. Let you sometimes look for the goodness in me and judge me not.
Do not judge you, John. The magistrate sits in your heart that judges you. Never thought you were a good man, only somewhat bewildered.
Elizabeth, your justice would freeze fear. How do you go to Salem when I forbid it? I forbid you to leave the house, did I not? I'll whip you if you leave this house again.
I am sick, Mr. Proctor. Pray hurt me not. My insides are all shuddering. I am proceeding all day, sir.
And what are the proceedings here? What will you proceed to keep this house as you will pay £9 a year to do, and my wife not wholly well?
I made you a gift today, Mr. Proctor. I sit long hours in the chair and I pass the time with sewing.
Thank you. And it's a fair pocket.
We must all love each other now, Lady Proctor.
We must.
I'll get up early in the morning and clean the house. I must sleep now.
Mary, is it true there be 14 women arrested today?
No, sir.
minute?
He sentenced her. He must. But not Sarah Good. For Sarah Good confessed, you see?
Confess to what?
That she somehow made a compact with Lucifer. And that she wrote her name in his black book with her blood. And that she bound herself to torment Christians until God threw down. And we must all worship hell forevermore.
But surely you know what a jabber she is. Did you not tell them that?
Mr. Proctor, open court, she nearly choked us all to death.
How choked you?
She sent her spirit out.
Mary, surely you don't.
She tried to kill me many times, Goody Proctor.
I've never heard you mention that before.
I never knew it before. I never knew anything before. When she comes to the court, I say to myself, I must not accuse this woman, for she sleeps in ditches and so very old and poor. But then she sits there, denying and denying. I feel this missing cold is climbing up my back, and the skin on my skull begins to creep, and I feel a clamp around my throat, and I cannot breathe air. And then I hear a voice. It were a screaming voice. It were my voice. And all at once I remember everything she done to me.
What did she ever do to you?
So many times, Mr. Proctor, she comes to this very door, begging for bread and a cup of cider. And mark this, whenever I turn her away, she mumbles.
Mumble? Well, she may mumble hungry.
Aye, but what does she mumble? You must remember it. Last month, on a Monday, I think, after I turned her away, I thought my guts would burst for 2 days after. Do you remember it?
I think so, but surely.
So I told that to Judge Hawthorne, and she says, Goody Good, what curse you put upon this child that she may fall ill after turning you away? And then she replies, why, Your Excellency, I only say my commandments. I hope I may say my commandments, says she.
That is an upright answer.
Aye, but then Judge Hawthorne says to her, decipher what's your commandments. And of all the 10, she knew not a single one. Then she never knew no commandments, and they had her a flat lie.
So condemned her?
Why, they must, but she condemned herself.
But the proof! The proof, girl!
I told you the proof. It's hard proof. Hard as rock, the judges said.
You're not going back court again, Mary Warren.
I must tell you, Mr. Proctor, I'll be gone every day now. I'm amazed you do not see what weighty work we do.
What weighty work you do? My strange work for Christian goes to hang with women.
They will not hang them if they confess. Sarah Good will only sit in jail for some time. But here's a wonder for you. Think on this. Goody Good, it's pregnant.
Pregnant? Are they mad? The woman's near to 60.
They had Dr. Griff examine her, and she's full to the brim. And smoking a pipe all these years, and no husband either. But she's safe, thank God, so they'll not harm an innocent child. But be it not a marvel, you must see it. It's God's work we do. So I'll be gone every day for some time. I'm an official.
I'll official you.
I'll not stand for whipping no more, Mr. Proctor. The devil's loose in sales, and we must discover where he's hiding.
Whoop the devil out of you!
I saved her life today!
I'm accused.
You were somewhat mentioned, but I said that I'd never seen no sign that you never sent your spirit out. And being that I do this so closely with you may dismiss it.
Who accused me?
I am bound by law. I cannot tell. I hope you'll not be so sarcastic with me anymore. 4 judges and the king's deputy sat to dinner with us but an hour ago. I wouldn't have you speak civilly to me from this hour.
Go to bed.
I'll not be ordered bed anymore. I am 18 and a woman, however single.
Wish to sit up? Then sit up.
I wish to go to bed.
Good night, then.
Good night.
The noose. The noose is up.
There'll be no news.
She wants me dead. I knew all week it would come to this.
They dismissed it. You heard
And
it say...
then tomorrow. She will cry me out until they take me.
Sit down.
She wants me dead, John. You know it.
She sit you down. We must be wise. Fear nothing, Elizabeth. I'll find Ezekiel Cheever and I'll tell him she said it were all sport.
John, with so many people in the jail now, I think more than that is needed. You favor me this. Go to Abigail.
What have I to say to Abigail?
John, grant me this. You have a faulty understanding of young girls. There's a promise made in any bed.
What promise?
Spoke or silent, John. A promise is surely made. She may dote on it now. I know she does. Thinks to kill me and take my place. It is her dearest hope, John. There be 1,000 names. Why does she call mine? There be a certain danger in calling such a name. I'm no Goody Good that sleeps in ditches, or Osborne drunk and half-witted. She dare not call out such a farmer's wife to be a monster prophet in it. She thinks to take my place, John.
She cannot think of it.
John, have you ever showed her somewhat contempt? She cannot pass you in church, but you blush.
I blush for my sins.
Thinks she sees another meaning in
And
that.
what
will you know me, woman? Were I stone, I would have cried for shame in 7 months.
Then go and tell her she's a whore. Whatever she promised you may since. Break it, John. Break it.
I shall not go.
Oh, how unwillingly.
Fear not, Elizabeth. I will curse her harder than the oldest sinner in hell, but pray begrudge me not my aid.
Your anger, I
Am I so base? Do you truly think me base?
never called you base.
Then how do you charge me with such a promise? A promise to stand and give the mare I gave that girl.
Why do you anger with me when I bid you break it?
Because it speaks to see that I am honest. I'll plead no more, Elizabeth. I see now that your spirit twisted around the single error of my life, and I will never tear it free.
You'll tear it free when you come to know that I am your only wife or no wife at all. An arrow in you yet, John Proctor, you know it.
Good evening. Mr. Hale, good evening. Won't you come in?
I hope I did not startle you.
No, it's just that we heard no horse.
I'm going to my father.
Hi, Elizabeth.
I hope you're not out to bed yet.
No. We are not used to visitors after dark here, but you are welcome. Well, won't you sit down?
I will. Sit you down, good wife Proctor. Sit you down, sir. I have some business with you, though I will not keep you long.
Business at the court.
No, not of the court. I come of my own. I know not if you are aware, but your wife's name has been somewhat mentioned.
Yes, sir. Mary Warren told us. We are entirely amazed.
I'm a stranger in this town, and it's hard for me to draw a clear opinion of the ones who come accused before the court. I go now from house to house. I come now this afternoon and this evening from Rebecca Nurse's house. And
Rebecca's charged.
God forbid such one be charged. She is somewhat mentioned.
Surely you do not believe that Rebecca has trafficked with the devil.
It is possible.
Surely you cannot think so.
It's a strange time, sir. No man may doubt that the powers of the dark are a monstrous attack upon this village. There's too much evidence to deny it. You will agree, sir.
I have no knowledge in that line, sir, but it's hard for me to think that so pious a woman could be secretly a devil's bitch after 70 years of good prayer.
Well, the devil is a wily one, but she is far from charged, and I'm sure she will not be. I had thought to put some question as the Christian character of this house, if you'll permit me.
We have no fear of questions, sir.
Good then. It says in Mr. Paris's directory that you are seldom in church on Sabbath
You'll say
day.
you are mistaken.
28 times in 17 months, sir. I call that rare. Tell me, why are you so absent?
Mr. Hale, I never knew I must account to that man for I come to church and stay home. My wife was sick this winter.
So I'm told. But tell me, sir, why could you not come alone?
I surely did when I could. And when I could not, I prayed in his house.
Sir, your house is not a church. Your theology must tell you that.
It tells me that. It also tells me that a minister may pray without he have golden candlesticks upon his altar.
Golden candles.
Since the day we built that church, there have been pewter candlesticks upon that altar. Francis Nurse made it, you know, and a finer hand never touched the metal. Then Paris came. For 20 weeks he spoke nothing but golden candlesticks until he got them. Now, I labor the earth from the dawn of day to the blink of night, and I tell you the truth, sir, when I look to heaven and I see my money glaring at his elbows, it hurt my prayer, sir. It hurt my prayer, and sometimes I think that man dreams cathedrals, not clapboard meeting houses.
But a man must be in church on Sabbath day. Tell me, you have 3 children?
Boys.
Then why is it that only 2 are baptized?
Like it not that Mr. Parrish should lay his hands upon my baby. I see no light of God in that man. I'll not conceive it.
Mister, I must say, that is not for you to decide. The man is ordained, therefore the light of God is in
What's
him.
your suspicion, Mr. Hale?
No,
I nailed the roof upon the church and I hung the door.
That does speak good of you, I must say.
Perhaps we have been too quick to bring this man the book. But you cannot hear that we ever desired the destruction of religion in this house. You cannot think it. I think that is in your mind, is it not?
There is a softness in your accord, sir, a softness.
I think we have been too hard on Mr. Paris, but surely we never loved the devil here.
Elizabeth, do you know your commandments?
I surely do. There be no mark of blame upon my life. I'm a covenanted Christian woman.
And you, sir?
I'm sure I do.
Would you repeat them if you would?
shalt remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Thou shalt have no other gods before me, and thou shalt remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy, and thou shalt honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain, and thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
You said that one twice, sir.
Alright.
Adultery, John.
Alright. You see, sir, between the two of us, we know them all. I think it but a small fault.
Sir, theology is a fortress. No crack in it may be considered small.
There be no love for Satan in this house, mister.
I pray dearly. Good night to you both.
Mr. Hale, I do believe you're suspecting me somewhat, are you not?
Big Parker, I cannot judge you. My duty is to add to the Christian wisdom of the court. I bid you both good health and good fortune. Good night.
I think you must tell him, John.
What's that?
Will you tell him?
I have no witness and no proof of my word be taken, but I know that the girl's sickness had not to do with witchcraft.
Had not to do with...
Mr. Parrish discovered them dancing in the woods, and they startled and took sick.
Who told you this?
Abigail Williams.
Abigail? Abigail Williams told you it had not to do with
She
witchcraft.
told it to me the day you came, sir.
Why did you keep this?
Never knew until tonight that the world had gone deaf for such nonsense.
Nonsense? Sir, I myself have examined Tituba, Sarah Good, and numerous others who have confessed to dealing with the devil. They have confessed
And
it.
why not, if they must hang for denying it? Then they would confess to anything before hanging. You never thought of that?
I have. I have. Would you testify to this in court?
I had not thought of going to court, sir, but if I must, I will.
Falter there?
I
sir?
faulted nothing. I may wonder if my story would be credited in such a court. When a minister is steady-minded, he is self-made, suspicion only that it has never lied. She cannot lie, and the world knows it. I may falter someone, mister, but I am no fool.
Walter, you must be true with me now. I have heard something that troubles me. It is said that you hold no belief in witches in the world.
I know not what I have said. I may have said it. I've often wondered if there be witches in the world.
Then you do not believe there are
I
witches?
have no knowledge of them. The Bible speaks of witches, so I will not deny them.
And you, madam?
I cannot believe it.
You cannot!
So this is bewildering.
I cannot believe the devil may own a woman's soul, Mr. Hale, when she keeps an upright way as I do. I'm a good woman, I know it. If you believe I may do only good work in the world and yet secretly be bound to Satan, then I must tell you, sir, I do not believe it.
You surely do not fly against the
If
gospel.
you
The
think
gospel.
I am one, then I say there are none.
She believed in the gospel, sir, every word. You must not think she doubt the gospel.
Question Abigail Williams about the gospel, not myself.
She believed in the gospel, sir. This is a Christian house. A Christian house.
Let the third child be baptized quickly, and let each of you go into Sabbath prayer every Sunday. I bid you both good health and good fortune, and keep a quiet way about it.
John!
sir. I think that...
Giles, what's the matter?
They took my wife and Rebecca Nurse.
Rebecca's in the jail.
John, Chief will come and take her to Swaggy. We've only now come from the jail. They won't even let us in to see him.
You've surely gone wild now, Mr. Hale.
Reverend Ham, can't you talk to the deputy governor? I'm sure he's mistaken these people.
How is Rebecca charged, sir?
For murder, with the marvelous and supernatural murder of Goody Putnam's babies. What are we to do, Mr. Ham?
Rebecca's charged, there'll be nothing left to stop the whole grim world from burning.
Surely you cannot think that such a woman may murder babies.
Now, sir, remember, just before the devil fell, God thought him beautiful in heaven.
Mr. Hale, I only said my wife was reading books, sir. I never said she were a witch.
What complaint has been put on your wife, sir?
It's that bloody mongrel Walcott charge. You see, he bought a pig of my wife 3 or 4 years ago. And not too long after the pig died. So he come dancing back to her for his money. And she says to him, Walcott, if you haven't the wit to feed a pig proper like, you're not lived to own me. So now he goes into the court and claims that from that day to this, he can't keep a pig more than 3 or 4 weeks. For it dies because she bewitched them with her books.
Good evening. Good evening, Tom Proctor.
Good evening.
Well, good evening, all. Good evening, Mr. Hale.
I hope
you're not here on business of the court.
I do, Proctor. I'm clerk of the court now, you know.
It's a pity, Ezekiel, that a good tailor like yourself might have gone to heaven. But you'll burn for this, you know it! You'll burn in hell for this!
You know it yourself, I must do as I'm told. You surely know that, Giles. Now this leave you not be sending me to hell. I like not the sound of it, I tell you. I like not the sound of it. Now believe me, Proctor. How heavy be the law, and all those times I do carrying my back tonight, I have a warrant for your wife.
What say you?
A warrant for my wife?
You said she were not charged. I know nothing of it, sir. When was she charged?
I'm given 16 warrants tonight, sir, and your wife is one.
Well, who charged her?
By, Abigail Williams charged her.
Abigail Williams. And what proof? What proof,
Mr.
mister?
Proctor, I have little time. The court bid me search a house. I like not to search a house, so if you please, give me any pockets your wife may get there.
Poppets.
I've never kept no puppets, not since I were a girl.
I spy a pocket for you, Proctor.
But this is Mary's.
Will you please give it to me?
Has the court found a new text in pockets now?
Keep any others in the house?
No. No, this one either tonight. What signifies a poppet?
A pocket may signify that. Now, woman, would you please come with me?
She will not. Elizabeth, fetch Mary here.
No, no! I forbid to leave her from my sight.
You leave it out of sight and out of mind, mister. Fetch Mary.
Sir, what meaning has a puppet, please?
A pocket may signify that. What?
What's there?
It is a needle. Willard, it is a needle.
And what signifies a needle?
Why, this go hard with us, Proctor. I had my doubts. Proctor. But here's calamity. You see, sir, it's a needle.
What meaning has it, sir?
The girl, the Williams girl. Abigail Williams, sir, she sent to dinner at Reverend Paris's house tonight, and without word, no warning, she falls to the floor. Like a struck beast, he says, and scream to scream, that a bull would weep to hear. And he goes to save her and stuff 2 inches in the flesh of her belly. He draws out a needle. And the manner of how come she been so stabbed, she testify, we know what familiar spirit.
What's she done it herself? I hope you're not taking this for proof, Mr. Hale.
It's his hard proof. I find her a pocket goody Proctor keeps, and the belly a needle stuff. I tell you true, Proctor, I never wanted to see such proof of hell, and I bid you obstruct me down.
Here now, Mary, come here. Tell them how this puppet came into this house.
What puppet is that, sir?
This puppet. This puppet.
Why, I think it is mine.
It's yours, is it not?
It is, sir.
And who brought it here?
Why, I make it in the court and give it to Billy Proctor tonight.
There, do you have it?
Mary, a needle has been found stuck inside that puppet.
Why, I meant no harm by it,
You
sir.
stuck it there yourself?
I believe I did.
What more do you need?
Mary, is this your own memory, or could it be that someone conjures you even now to say these things?
Conjures me? No, I'm entirely myself, I think. Ask Susanna Walcott. She saw me making it in the court. Or better yet, ask Abby. She sat beside me when I made it.
You charge a Golden Crew murder on Abigail.
I charged no murder on Abigail.
A needle has been found stuck in the
And
Abigail's
she
belly.
charges me.
Aye.
Why, this girl is murder. She must be ripped out of the world.
Ripped out of the world. Willard, you hear that?
Get out of here.
Proctor, you're not supposed to walk. You ripped the deputy governor's walk.
Ban the deputy governor out of here. Get you gone with him. You a broken minister.
Sir, if she is innocent...
If she is innocent, why do you never want her parents to be innocent? Oh, Abigail! Is the accuser always holy now? Were they born this morning as clean as God's own fingers? I'll tell you what's walking Salem. Vengeance is walking Salem. We are what we always were at Salem, but little girls in our jail are the keys of the kingdom. This warrants vengeance. It'll not give my wife the vengeance, mister.
John, I'll go.
You will not go.
John, I have 9 men outside. You'll not keep her. Law binds me, John. I cannot budge.
You'll see it taken.
So the court is just, and I'm...
Quiet! Quiet! God will not let you wash your hands of this!
John, I think I must go with them. Mary, there is enough bread for the morning. You will bake in the afternoon. Help Mr. Proctor as if you were his daughter. You owe me that, much more. When the children wake, speak nothing of witchcraft. It will frighten them.
Elizabeth, I will come. I will come for you soon.
Bring me home soon.
Fear nothing, Elizabeth. I will fall like an ocean on that court.
I will fear nothing.
pay you, man. I will pay you.
For God's sake, John, I cannot help myself. I must chain them off. Now keep you inside this house until we are gone. Man, are you blind?
Mr. Proctor,
Out of my sight.
Charity, Proctor, charity. When I've heard in this woman, I not fear to testify in court. I cannot judge her guilty or innocent. I know not. The world goes mad, sir, and consider this. It profit nothing for you to lay the cause of the vengeance of some little girl.
I cannot coward, mister. Though you be ordained in God's own chance, you are a coward
I
now.
cannot think God be provoked so grandly by such a petty cause. The chairs are packed, and our greatest judges sit now in Salem, and Hagan's promised. Look the cause proportionate, man, and help me discover it. Was there murder done and never brought to light? Abomination? Some secret blasphemy that stinks to hell? Look the cause and help me discover, for there is your way. There is your only way. Counsel among yourselves. Try to figure out what has brought such a thundering wrath upon you all. I pray God open your eyes.
I never heard no murder done in Salem.
Leave me now, Francis. Leave me.
John,
Go home now, Giles. We'll speak of it tomorrow.
night.
Mr. Proctor, very likely they'll let her come home once they have the
You will go to court with me. Then you will tell them what you know.
I cannot charge murder on Abigail.
You will tell them how this poppet came to this house and who stuck the needle in it.
She'll kill me for saying that. And we'll charge lechery on you, Mr. Proctor.
She's told you.
I have known it, sir. She'll ruin you with it. I know she will.
Good. The Satanness is done with. We will slide together to our pit. You will tell the court what you know.
I cannot do it. They'll turn on me.
That woman will not die for me. I will bring her guts into your mouth, but that goodness will not die for me.
I cannot do it. I cannot.
Make a peace with it. Now Helen having grapple on our backs, and now the whole pretense is ripped away. Make a peace with it. Peace. It is a providence. We are what we always wanted, Salem, but naked now.
I cannot.
I'm naked. God's wind. God's wind will surely blow.
I cannot.
Hello. How are you doing? All right. You like it so far?
Yeah, it's good. I read the high school. So I'm kind of familiar with the SBA.
Good. I'm glad you know that. Last night I wasn't so sure. That's right. Free. Yes, till the next slide.
Lies! Lies! It's all lies!
Arrest him, Excellency!
I have evidence for this court! Why will you not hear my evidence? Let me go, Bill! Take your hands off me! Take your hands off me! Take your hands
Be calm a moment, please, sir.
You, Mr. Hale! Go in there and demand I be allowed to speak!
A moment, sir, a moment.
They'll be hanging my wife!
How dare you come running to this court? Have you gone daft, Corey?
You're not a Boston judge yet, Hawthorne. You'll not be calling me that.
Who is this man?
Charles Corey, sir.
Mr. Paris! I have asked the question, and I am open up to answer it. Corey, sir. My name is Giles Corey. I have 600 acres and timber in addition. It is my wife that you be condemned now, sir.
And how do you imagine to help her cause of such an intemperance right? Now, be gone, old man, before your old age keeps you out of prison.
But they're telling lies about my wife, sir!
Then let them submit proper affidavit. We must know our procedure. What we expect here is we expect you to accept what evidence we give you and what we do not set aside others.
Excellency, we meant no disrespect, sir.
Disrespect, indeed, it's disruption, mister. And I'll have no part of it. This is the highest court this side of the province. Are you aware of that?
Your Excellency, I never sent my wife for a witch, sir. I only said that she were reading books.
Books? And it, what books?
They couldn't kick her out of my house, sir. You see, she is my third wife, sir. And I never had a wife to be so taken with reading of books, sir. And I only sought to find the cause of it, sir. It was never a witch I blamed her for, sir. Never. It must. I have broken charity for this, sir.
Sir, he claims hard evidence in his wife's defense. I think in all justice, you must.
Then let him submit proper affidavit. You're aware of our procedure, Mr. Hale. Leave this room.
Please, Your Excellency, we are desperate, sir. We come for 3 days now and can't be heard.
Who is this man?
Francis Nurse, Your Excellency.
His wife Rebecca were condemned this morning.
Indeed, I'm surprised how you set them up for. I'm not necessarily
I think they must both be arrested in contempt, sir.
Your Excellency, we have proof for your eyes. God forbid you shut them to. The girls are frauds, sir. Frauds? Sir, they are all deceiving you.
This contempt, sir, contempt.
Mary Ward!
Proper affidavit.
What are you about here?
She would speak with the deputy governor.
I thought you told me Mary were sick in bed.
She were, Your Honor. When I go to fetch the report last week, she said she was sick.
She were sick, Your Honor, but she's well now and she comes to tell the truth of it to you.
She's come to tell you the truth. She never saw no witches.
Never saw no witches. You would have submitted an affidavit in the proper channels.
Aye, sir. She assigned a deposition.
No depositions. Tell me, Mr. Proctor, have you given out this information in the village?
We have not.
He's come to overthrow the court, Your Honor. He's madness.
I pray you, Mr. Pierce. You know, Mr. Proctor, that the entire contention of the state is in these trials, and the voice of heaven is speaking through the children.
I know it's her.
And you, Mary Warren, how came you to cry out your spirit against them?
It was pretense, sir.
Well, pretense, she says.
Pretense? And the other girls, Susanna Wilcott and the others, they were also pretending?
Aye, sir.
Indeed. Now, Mr. Proctor, before I decide whether I will hear you or not, it's my duty to tell you this. We burn a hot fire here that burns down all concealment. Are you certain in your conscience, Mr., that your evidence is the truth?
It is, surely, and you will know it
I take it you came here to declare this revelation in open court before the public.
I thought I would. With your permission, of course.
No, sir. What is your purpose in so doing?
I would free my wife, sir.
There lurks nowhere in your heart, no hidden in your spirit, any desire to undermine this court?
No, sir.
I'll tell you straight, mister. I've seen marvels in this court. I've seen people choked before my eyes by spirits. I've seen them stuffed with pins and slashed by daggers. I have until this moment not the slightest reason to suspect that the children may be deceived in me. Do you understand my meaning?
Excellency, does it not strike upon you that so many of these women have lived for so long with such upright reputation, and yet they are still accused?
Do you read the gospel, Mr. Proctor?
I read the gospel.
I think not. Or surely you would know that Cain was an upright man, yet in fact he did kill Abel.
It tells us that. But who tells us that Rebecca Nurse murdered those 7 babies by sending her spirit out on them? It is the children only, sir, and this woman will swear she lied to you.
Mr. Proctor, this morning you might send me word that you were pregnant.
My wife pregnant?
There be no sign of it. We have examined her body.
Well, if she says she's pregnant, then she must be, sir. She will not lie.
She will not lie.
Never, sir, never.
Mr. Proctor, I will tell you this, that I will keep her another month until she begins to show her natural signs. You shall have her live in another year, and then she shall know when she delivers. What say you to that? Come now. You say your only purpose is to save your wife? Good then. She is saved, at least this year. The year is long. What say you to that? It is done. Will you drop this charge?
I think I cannot.
Then your purpose is somewhat larger.
Excellency, these are my friends. These are my friends, and their wives are also, Excellency.
I'm ready to hear your affidavit. Hear your message. Marshal, go to the courtroom and bid Judge Stockton and Judge Stewart recess for a time. Tell the men to make it just happen again. But all witnesses are safe in the building. Now,
If you'll forgive me, sir, I've known him all my life.
I'm sure of it, Marshal. Now, what does the deposition do after? Mr. Proctor, I beg you to be clear, open as the sky, and honest.
Well, I'm no lawyer, sir.
The
So
pure
yes,
in heart need no lawyers. Proceed as you will.
this is a sort of a testament, sir. The people signing it declare the good opinion of Rebecca Nurse, Martha Corey, and my wife.
The good opinion.
These are covenanted people, landholding farmers and members of the church. If you'll notice, Excellency, they have known the women for many years and never saw no sign they had dealings with the devil.
How many names are here?
91, Your Excellency.
These people should be summoned for questioning, Your Honor.
What? Your Honor, I gave my word that no harm would come to these people for signing this.
This is a clear attack upon the court.
Every defense and attack upon the court, please give no one.
All innocent and Christian people are happy for the courts in Salem. These people are glooming for it. I think you'd want to know from each and every one of them what discontents them with you.
I think we must be examined, sir.
It's not necessary.
These are all covenanted Christians, sir.
Then I'm sure they have nothing to fear. Mr. Cheever, have words drawn up to them for examination.
I have brought harm on these people.
No, old man, you have not brought harm on these people if they're of good conscience. But you must understand, sir, that a person is either with this court or they must be counted against it. There be no road between. This is a sharp time, a precise time when we no longer live in that dusky afternoon when evil mixed itself with good and befuddled the world. Now, by God's grace, the sunshine is up. And then the fear not that I will praise it. I hope you will be one of them. She's not hardy, I see.
No, sir, she's not. Remember the angel Raphael, what he said to the boy Tobias. Remember it. Do that which is good, no harm will come to you. So this is John Corey's deposition.
boring.
You know I never hired a lawyer in my life, Hawthorne.